Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about truthers. Now, truthers are a broad spectrum of people. Some believe that man didn't go on the moon. Some believe there's aliens. Some believe there's reptilians. Some just believe the government's corrupt. Some believe in HAARP, and so on and so forth. There's many categories that put us all under the umbrella of a truther. And today I want to let everyone know that I'm no longer a truther. Okay, I'm an independent thinker. Some of the people that are putting stuff out on the web that claim to be truthers, I don't want to be associated with. So to be under that umbrella as a truther is not for me. About 6 months ago, I joined John Cool's Empower movement setup that he has there, and just in support of John. He does a lot of excellent work. And unfortunately that is now being used against me for my freedom of speech, and people don't like what I have to say on people's videos, and they come running to my channel, scan it, have a look where they can have a pick at it, go through my videos, have a look what's on my main channel page. Right, he's in the Empower movement. Well, I'll go and contact that guy and sort this out. So no one's hanging that shit over me anymore. Sorry, John. You do excellent work, and I totally support what you're doing, but I just don't want to be any part of it any longer. There's too many so-called truthers out there that are just spinning fear, basically. You know, there's a bunch of trolls that get along here that just go and basically pick on truthers. And, you know, to some degree, you know, I can't blame them. You know, there is a lot of people out there that go into topics that they know nothing about or very little about, and try to claim that it's proof and evidence and all this sort of thing. And you know, common sense should prevail with a lot of the things that are going on lately. I don't want to go into specifics on topics. I just want to basically talk about truthers and what a truther is. And it's not me, I can tell you that. I don't want to be labelled under anybody else's beliefs. I don't want to have shit held against me and involve other people just because I've called bullshit on their claims. So instead of addressing it as a logical debate, they just go running to my page and see where they can have a dig, and then just make personal attacks, involve other people, and all of a sudden we've got half a dozen people running around. We've all got to band together and stop this hate and all this rubbish. There's no hate here. It's about the truth. It's just simply about the truth. Okay, someone on here did a video on the New Zealand earthquake, Christchurch earthquake, claiming that they had proof that it was HAARP that did it. And quite frankly, I just think that's an absolute insult on the hundreds of people that lost their lives and the thousands that got hurt. To hear this idiot on the other side of the world claim that she has proof from her apartment and knows absolutely nothing about the topic whatsoever. Equally, somebody else did a video on here a few days ago and claimed he saw HAARP activity on a weather pattern, and then some poor lady lost her life along with her daughter. And for them people to come on and see and hear some idiot claiming that it was a government conspiracy that killed them is just ludicrous, and you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. So from this day forward, I'm no longer a truther. I've still got, don't get me wrong, I've got my beliefs, But I can only believe and put forward what I can back up with facts. I can prove that the government's corrupt. I can prove that corporations run everything. I can prove that we're just all slaves for society at the moment. I can prove all that. That I can prove. But I don't step outside of what I can't prove. And that's where I differ from a lot of other people. I'm not saying, oh, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, yeah, well, I'm with you, Wooly. That's how I operate. I don't sort of... I have my suspicions on other things, you know. But I'm not going to go out there and claim proof and rock solid evidence and all this sort of garbage. You know, I have my suspicions on the weather activity, and that, well, I know for a fact that weather modification is here and now. That I can prove, but I can't prove individual events. I can prove the technology is capable of doing it. You've only got to listen to the original inventor of HAARP itself, which the military then bought off the guy. But he's since died, and now his son's come out and talks about the technology and what it's capable of. So we haven't got it from the horse's mouth, but we've got it from the horse's son's mouth. So that's good enough for me. I'll take that as evidence and proof. But to actually put it on individual weather events is absolutely ludicrous. But just on the broader truther thing itself, see, people that don't want to accept that the government's corrupt are quite happy to put us all under the one umbrella and say, oh, so I suppose you don't believe man went on the moon, and which is regardless of whether I do or not, you know, they put us under that umbrella straight away, and so you know, so you think the Illuminati's running the world, and you know, they basically bring up every single conspiracy and put it all and put you under it, basically. So that's basically it. I'm no longer a truther. I don't want to be called a truther. Don't call me a truther. I don't want to be labelled as a truther. I'm not part of any movement. No truth movement. None of that crap for me. Because I'm an independent thinker. What comes on my videos will be backed with fact. And it's as simple as that. I'm not going to use fear to get a popularity contest with views and hits and how many sites my bullshit video is on. I don't care how many views I get. I'm doing my bit. I can sleep at night because I talk about the things that I need to get off my chest, and later down the track I don't want to think, oh geez, I wish I'd have told people about what I thought about this and what I thought about that. So that's pretty well it. Well, let me know what you think. Are you a truther or an independent thinker? Alright, have a good one. See you on the next one.